Welcome to the Cozy Potato Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by your host, Victoria Billis, where rambling nonsense and a bit of madness happens. It is 4/4, Sunday, 5:42 p.m., and we are back for another podcast. And we, meaning me and my brother, of course.
Obviously, because we're social distancing.
Because he is the only one in this family who will do a podcast with me.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Mom would do one with you, but
Ooh, Mom
that'd
podcast.
be actually really, really cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Special feature. Mother.
Yes, that'd be great. Okay, so welcome, guys. Welcome to this new podcast. Today we're going to be talking about friendship. And
do you wanna tell them why first? So you're saying new podcast, or not really?
Well, I mean, it's not really new. It's just like new episode.
Oh, a new episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
But George didn't mean like new podcast in the sense that, George got a new microphone.
Yes,
and so now he's very excited to use it.
Quite excited.
And so we're using it for the podcast. So if you hear a difference between last episode and this episode, that is why. You now know why.
It's just a slight improvement. Just a slight improvement, right?
A little bit more intelligent. Okay. So let's get on to this video. Let's get on to this podcast where I asked George a few questions about friendship. He tries to answer it. And
tries the keyword.
Yeah. And I give feedback with it. Okay, so let's start out with an easy question, which is not really that easy for me because I haven't been able to answer it. Today's
Maybe
first
a thing you
question.
wanted to do before starting the episode,
Today's first question is, who is a person you would like to be friends with?
A person I'd like to be friends with?
Yes.
Like anybody I could choose anyone in the entire world.
Yeah, anybody. Like a person that could be, or actually, I'm thinking like you could even like somebody that's dead.
Even somebody that's dead?
Yeah. Or somebody that's famous, or somebody that's not famous. Like anybody.
Well, obviously I'd say Jesus, but
you're already
that's a
friends
Christian,
with him though.
Yeah, Christian saying, and not Christian saying, but all Christians want to meet Jesus,
That's
and
true.
we will.
Well,
later on, we will be able to be best friend with him, but somebody like a human being, you mean?
Yeah.
Sort of, somebody that I think would be really cool to be friends with would be.
I was trying to
That's
think about it. And it was hard.
Because there's
so many people.
There's so many people that you'd want to be
know, yeah,
and maybe not be friends with, but be able to have a conversation with, like.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the people that I would like to have a conversation with, like somebody that I would like to have a conversation with, is the founding father of the United States, the first president of the United States.
Cool.
I think he's a great guy, and it'd be really cool to have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And see his point of view. Although we have a lot of information through history, and we see it, but just to have a conversation with him, I think would be really cool. That'd
be pretty sick. I feel like maybe for me, maybe somebody that's maybe not dead, but famous. But, like, not famous, like, everybody knows that name. But just, like, sort of famous. So, let's say maybe, I don't know, a YouTuber or whatever. But
anybody in particular?
I mean, okay, maybe Jess and Gabriel. Just, like, talk with them. That'd be pretty sick. Or maybe somebody dead. Yeah, somebody dead, definitely. Like, have a conversation with,
any scientists.
Yeah.
Because you want to do marine biology, right? So
that's true.
Any scientists that you've learned about that you would like to have a conversation with, or be friend. Sorry, the question was to be friends with. Like.
Probably. Gosh, I forget his name. Of course, I forget the most. Albert Einstein.
Wow, that took you a while.
I know. I was like, I had his name and then he just vanished. That'd be really cool to like maybe not be friends with him because he might have been a lunatic.
Yeah.
No offense to him, but the gray hair has to do something with it, you know? Like, it has to say something. But definitely have a conversation with him. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It would be quite awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the second question. My second question is, what do you look for in a friend?
Something I think that I look in a friend would be, I guess their character, how they act.
Yeah.
And their belief also plays a big part in who I choose to be my friend.
Right.
Obviously if it's somebody that, I don't know, is breaking the law, then I'm not obviously, his character is not a character that I want to associate myself with. So
yeah.
I wouldn't become friends with that person.
Yeah.
Per se.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably have to say the same thing. But I would also look like, do we connect on specific type of things, right? Like, because I know some people that I've met, I've never really connected with them on a deeper level, and so then I wouldn't really consider them friends, but just like acquaintances.
Yeah, that definitely. Oh,
there goes Dad coming in through the podcast. You gonna say something?
Nice microphone.
Okay, so basically what I was saying was, how do I connect with them? Or when we like hang out, do I feel like it's a good friendship? And are we complimenting each other? Are we helping each other grow into better people? And yeah, I think that's basically what I would look in a friend. And if not, then
I think it's important though not to focus all the time on what it's gonna bring to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, obviously a little bit, but you don't want to be selfish. So you don't want to ruin a friendship because that person is not giving you exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. But like that's another thing in a friendship, a relationship, friendship, same thing. You that's the balance that you want to find, right? The balance between, is that person giving you enough things in return, and are you giving that person, like, not physical things, but just like, are you growing together as a friendship? Like,
is your friendship
is the balance equal?
Yeah. Is your friendship growing?
Yeah.
It basically is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
If it makes sense. Okay,
moving on to the third question. What does friendship mean to you? Which I feel like that sort of what we were just talking about.
Yeah, I think it's sort of, I connect.
Yeah.
Connect. Friendship, I think, is... It's kind of hard to explain what a friendship is, right? Like...
Yeah, because it's like something that you grew up with. Like, even like since you're very, very little, you don't
think about it.
No.
Yeah. I guess friendship is, you connect with somebody, and then you guys grow together.
Yeah.
And you know each other's, I don't know, like the tweaks, the little things that makes a person,
happy,
happy, sad, angry, all
of
these different emotions. You know that person.
Yeah.
And I think that's what friendship mostly is about.
Yeah, I don't even have to answer that question. Fourth question: how do you make a friend? I found this one so funny because I was just thinking so many times when I was little, and a little kid would be like, "Do you want to be friends with me?"
It's really hard for me to make a friend. Like I look at Mikael, and who's our brother, and I just look at him, and he he connects
with people.
He just connects with people.
Yeah.
I don't know though if sometimes there's people where like me, I'm a little bit more reserved, so it takes a little bit more time for me to create a friendship. Because I think I'm very particular in choosing who I befriend.
Yeah.
And I think Mikael is a little bit more broad.
Outgoing.
Yeah, he's also more outgoing.
Yeah.
But I think it's
his personality.
I guess I see it as a circle.
Yeah. What you were basically saying is like, there's some people that make friends really, really easily, and then some that are more reserved. Which is me and you were really, really reserved, or not super reserved, but we'll just be.
We're not as much outgoing as Mikael is.
Yeah.
And I think we choose our friends a little bit more specifically.
Yeah.
Like our circle of where we look, into our friends is very specific.
Yeah.
It's not as broad as I'd say Mikael's.
Yeah.
Shopping, shopping for a friend, you could say.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like maybe just, I don't know, like introduce yourself. Start by introducing yourself and just say something funny. Like, for me, I know that it's so weird because friendships are just so particular. Like, the way people meet somebody and they end up being friends.
Yeah.
It's so special and in our own way unique.
Obviously.
But yeah, just if you want to make friends with somebody, just go up to them, introduce yourself. Obviously, try not to be awkward.
Yeah, try to figure something that both of you guys can discuss about. It's very awkward. Connect. Yeah, and you can connect on that subject. It's very awkward if you go up to somebody and you don't have anything to say, like you just like stand and you're like nod head. So try to find a subject that you guys can both connect on, and that'll definitely help a lot to progress the friendship.
Yeah,
that's definitely. What I would say, sense. And it's most people would say the same thing. Also, they'd say figure out something that both of you guys are very interested in. And if both of you guys are very passionate about it, that helps a lot more. Yeah,
and try to like spend time with that friend, however ways you can, like by texting or FaceTiming or actually like seeing each other, because that will also help you guys become even closer friends. How do you know you can trust someone?
I have to think about it.
Okay.
Why don't you answer the question?
Oh, well, I think honestly, it's a hard question because it's really, at the end of the day, I would say it's your gut feeling, that you have to feel this connection where you have this gut feeling where you're like, okay, I've experienced things with this person and I know that I can trust them. And you can also like judge righteously about their character.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you can tell if you know that you're ready to trust them. Yeah. And with either your little secrets or personal secrets or just, big things, like you just have to go with your gut feeling, I would say.
Yeah.
Because
you want to make sure you want to filter, I think, also like your secrets. You don't want to, there's some secrets that you can share with somebody that you trust, but there's other ones that even though you trust that person, it's still something that you need to keep to yourself.
Yeah, or
I would think.
I wouldn't even say like secrets. I would probably just say like personal matter.
Yeah, they're just things that you don't share with other people.
And just if you like it, we said in the other questions, like if you just spend time with that person and you get to know them on a personal level, then those like that trust will just grow.
Yeah, for sure.
So those personal information will just be shared. Like you're just gonna share them. You're just gonna tell them because
both of you guys will be sharing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing also. It's like if you want other people to bring trust, to tell, like to if you want other people to trust you with their personal stuff, then you should also put the effort in trusting them into telling them your personal stuff. Yeah. But obviously, like, you make the decision at the end of the day where you're like, okay, this person I can't trust, or I can trust with this or not this information.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
No, I think we
covered
the subject.
So, last question is, how do you know someone truly sees and loves you? And, like, when I say loves you, like, it's on a friendship level, not like...
It's not relation. It's not
like a relationship. It's just like a friendship level.
Yeah, it's a friendship
like a level. Personal love for somebody. Like, as a sister, I love you. Right? So, like, yeah.
I think it shows in the actions that the other person portrays towards you.
Yeah.
And, you know, if because I love you, you're my sister.
Yeah.
So I love you as a brother. So I'm not gonna, you know, the actions that I am portrayed towards you will not be actions that are violent, you know, or actions that diminishes you, like puts you down.
Yeah.
There'll be actions that'll lift you up, you know, encourage you, and it all of those things, you know, just the general actions that you learn to show towards, you know, your brother, your sister.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna yell at you.
No. And you do have like pet peeves that you can like nag because you know that's how like some people show their love, but like
there's multiple ways people all show their love, like the program that I did last year. Actually, it'll be 2 years ago? 2 years. A year that I've been graduated, it'll almost be 2 years that I've done the program. And this fall when Mikael starts.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
But we did a test where it tells you what are your affection and the way you like to receive affection. Sorry,
like your love language.
Yes, the love language is the test that we did.
So for you guys who don't really know what a love language is, it's basically there's touch, there's words, there's what's the other way? Oh,
gestures.
Oh, that's a weird word. Gestures.
I think. We could be wrong.
Yeah, we could be wrong.
Don't quote us on this. Because I feel like Victoria starts telling things like that, but like don't quote us on this.
Yeah. I think there's a couple more, but like I know for me myself, it's words of affirmation, or like if somebody tells me like I'm doing a good job, or if like if they say like, oh, I like your outfit or whatever, like those type of thing. That's how I see somebody like
showing affection.
I think yours is touch, like when mom scratches your back.
Yeah.
Okay, how would I answer this question? Which is, how do you know someone truly sees and loves you? Which is like something I feel like a lot of people struggle with, especially let's say if you're just in a big crowd of people that you know and you question yourself. You're like, how do I really know these people like truly consider me as friend?
Yeah.
And also I also feel like you can get these bad thoughts in your mind and of like making you think that they're not your friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in the end, you really have to just like push those out because those are not good thoughts. And most of them are probably false.
Yeah.
And you'll know like for sure when somebody doesn't truly sees and loves you. Because if they truly do see and love you, then they'll go out of their way to show that affection.
Yeah.
And
I agree with you.
And yes, it depends like the level of friendship.
You can expect your friend to act exactly like I
How
don't know,
you
a best friend,
or
a brother, you know,
Yeah.
something like
like let's say like you just met that friend or you've been friends for like a year or whatever, but you haven't really like connected or
Yeah.
grew. Grow. If you haven't gone through something really intense together, then obviously your relationship will not have grown.
Yeah.
But if you have,
it doesn't mean you have to go through a really
of course
intense
not.
situation for your relationship to grow, your friendship to grow. You could still live your life, and in that you'll grow as friends.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Like if I look at my friendship with Zach, who's one of my best friend, you know, the way we grew a relationship was that we, you know, school was a big thing. We went to school together.
Yeah, so you guys connected a lot.
And we hung out a lot, and we liked some same things, right? And so therefore, our relationship grew, and now, obviously, we're friends. We're best friends, right?
Yeah.
It takes time. It takes effort. You have to put in the time, obviously, to build it. You can't just, you know, make
overnight
a friend and sit there and be like, oh, whatever. Yeah. I do think, though, sometimes you could be overnight and be a best friend.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on the situation you're in, like you said, if you go through something that's very hard, situation that's very hard.
Yeah, or you, like, let's say, I know, like, some people have sleepovers and then overnight they get to know them on a really personal level.
Yeah.
And then, like, as soon as you open up with trust and, like, on a personal level, then that will grow your relationship also.
Like the program I said that I did.
Yeah.
We are 13 people together, living together, and it's a very intense program that we do, and so you get to know the person very quickly that you're you know living with, and you're doing a bunch of things together.
Yeah.
And
so your relationship grows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You in the end you really have to grow that relationship because you're spending 10 months together. You want to grow that relationship, right? And be in a good relationship with those people.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in and listening to this podcast. There is something flying right in front of my face. I hope you guys have enjoyed this talk on friendship and these questions. If you have any more, leave them down below.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, comment.
Yeah. There you go.
I want to hear your thought. Victoria wants to hear your thoughts.
I do. I honestly do. I love to.
I want to hear them too, but you know.
Or not hear, but see.
Read. Sorry, read.
Yeah. No, but yeah, we definitely appreciate that. So make sure you like this video and subscribe. Please subscribe. No. And go check us out on Instagram. For me, it's _the cozy potato _ and for George is g.billis. That is it for today, guys. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video.
We hope it sounds really good.
Bye for now.